Hello, family. Welcome to Sims Drag Race Series 2. I'm your host, Tomatoma. This week, our second split debut will be sitting down with drag legend Galactica, while category on the runway is a campy winter. All that and more on this episode.
Hey skeptics, Mother Conspiracy is here. Howdy, my name is Wichika. I am 34 and I am drag race royalty via Cranberry. My wife. Isn't that so cool?
Move over, Sonia. This queen's flipping kindness on its head. Hey, NBs. It's Sequoia Fields here repping for Solaris Glades. This trans goddess is taking it all the way.
It's Janella time, folks. Hey, it's Janella, and this season we're going black again, for a winner that is.
Ivana Blunt! Hey, it's Ivana Blunt, and I am not high. They test for that kind of thing now.
We're doing the annual Talkies and talking to the Galactica. I mean, my radar is blown right now.
I've never watched Galactica's season, I just know she always on some space shit. Which I can respect, get it how you live it, girl.
Welcome to the Talkies, I'm Wichika.
And I'm Ivana. Our guest today is the incomparable Galactica, who was on Season 7 of Sims Drag Race.
It was 4, girl.
Damn, why'd she correct my ass like that? What, you want a cookie? Oh shit, 4, I must have been high when we made these lines.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Galactica, what is it like being in a whole new competition?
It's very different. On my season, we had llamas, a calmer champagne, and easy competition.
About Champagne, I love her. Why do you think she acted such a fool on All Stars? I mean, she was already so pretty.
Well, my guess is that she wasn't prepared for the level of work it would take, but I really don't want to discuss her in this setting.
Why not? Are you two beefing? What's there to hide?
I'm Galactica. I don't beef. I just think that, you know what? Our time is up.
Oh, well, okay. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, we love you, Shug. Please come back soon. This was pretty fun.
It's our turn to interview Galactica, and I am feeling super prepared.
For this challenge, I want to be unique and give a different energy for the interview.
Welcome to the Talkies, I'm Janella, and this is Galactica. We're so excited you are here.
Did she just exclude me from the intro? What are you doing, girl? And I am Sequoia Fields. Now we can start the interview.
Oh, wow, okay.
Galactica, you've been away from the limelight quite for some time. What has that been like?
It's been therapeutic for me. I was able to rebuild my internal brand and who I am. You know, like DIY.
That's so interesting, but rather talk about your inactivity. Let's discuss your future, shall we? Where are you taking the character Galactica in the coming years?
Well, I was meant to host some shows, but Dwayne has snatched those up. I love him though, but I am not sure. I've enjoyed taking a more behind-the-camera approach to my work.
I love that. It's very good we get a base in the past to know where to take our future questions. It isn't particularly inactivity.
Of course, great way to put that.
And that's fair. I just think that why bring up dark times is all. Why is Sequoia coming for me so hard? What did I do to you, girl?
Well, that's all the time we have, Galactica. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me, babies.
Welcome to the stage, Court 2, in the campy winter runway.
Burr, bitch, it's winter, and I'm coming.
She's hot for the winter like fire, baby.
Watermelon sugar, ask your mother.
Pink fur like this box, baby. Catch it.
Very interesting job on the challenge, girls. Let's start the critiques, starting with Sequoia Fields.
I thought you were very professional, especially when Janella stepped over your intro.
And I am Sequoia Fields. Now we can start the interview.
It was cunty, but also respective.
And on this runway, Sequoia, blue and yellow look good on you. This gave me very Swedish, I don't know why. But I wanted to call you Helga. All right, up next, Ivana Blunt.
I thought you were quite the opposite of Sequoia. Very unprofessional.
Oh shit, 4, I must have been high when we made these lines.
But I must admit, I loved it. It felt very thrilling to spar with a queen again.
I think this slick back hair on you is to die for. Let me tell you now, and get it out of the way. Your mug is unclockable. One of the best I've seen on this runway. All right, up next, Wichika.
I thought you were just a bit too rigid. It felt as if you and Ivana didn't blend as you should have.
Our guest today is the incomparable Galactica, who was on Season 7 of Sims Drag Race.
It was for girl.
I think you too should have leaned into the opposites angle more.
I loved this apple. I think it's giving apple-inspired look. I love the 2 ponytails too, but based on your application, this isn't really the aesthetic you'd give, but good job. All right, up next, Janella.
In the challenge, it felt like you were rushing, like you just wanted to get it over with. That didn't bring me at ease. I won't fault you for the stepping on Sequoia's line, but your shading her was so uncalled for.
Galactica, you've been away from the limelight quite for some time. What has that been like?
But rather talk about your inactivity. Let's discuss your future, shall we?
I think your approach was brave, but Janella, we asked for winter, not your subversion. This isn't at all what I wanted to see tonight. All right, Court, we've made some decisions. The winner of this week's challenge is Sequoia Fields, while the bottom 2 are Janella and Ivana. Before you get your lips in sync, we've got a twist like never before. This season, there will be no lip syncs, only kikis.
Thank God, because I don't think I could memorize any dance moves. I am no Miss Blue.
Yes, that's right. The decades-old tradition of dishing it will be our new standard. After the kiki, the safe court will decide by a vote amongst each other which competitor they want to keep. After the vote, I will announce their decisions, and the person with the less votes will go home. If there is a tie, it will be my vote to decide your fate. Good luck, court.
It's time for our Kiki, and honestly, I'm a bit scared. I don't want the judges' critiques to sway the court's minds against me.
Going into this Kiki, I am anti-Ivana. I know the judges found her to be quirky, but it was so annoying. How does she get praise for being messy?
I think this is the only chance I might have of getting Janella out. I have to stick to my guns and push for Wichika to go alongside with me on this.
So what the hell are we gonna do? Who are you leaning towards?
I am thinking Janella. How about you?
The opposite, I want Ivana gone, like today.
A court divided is a court that will fall. Ugh. Why don't we each give reasons for both? Is that fair?
Sure, all right. I think Ivana is using her personality to cover up her shortcomings in this competition. This is Drag Race, not Personality Race. She flubbed our segment.
She is so mad that she only has 1% of the personality I have. You're jealous, bitch. Just say that.
I mean, she's in the bottom. If she's trying to cover it up, then she is failing. It's like you're kicking her when she's down.
I'm not seeing the issue. This is a Kiki. We are here to assess whether who stays. I gave my reasons and you don't like them? Too bad. Those are my reasons. Take them or leave them. But just know my vote is for Ivana.
Wow, so productive. All right, girl. My reasons for Janella is that it kind of slighted me how she cut me off. She doesn't seem like a team player.
Interesting. It's okay for you to have feelings toward Janella, but not me for Ivana?
Nope. I never said that. It's like you have aggression towards her. I'm not upset at Janella. Outside of this competition, she is probably lovely. You're not woman enough to say that about Ivana, could you?
Let's not talk about woman enough, Ms. Fields. You're not one to talk.
You need to fucking relax, bitch. Sequoia is as woman enough as the rest of us.
It's okay. She's just insecure. Fuck her.
Before we begin the votes, I want to say, disgusting behavior from the Kiki Wichika. Trans is beautiful, and if you thought you were reading, then you aren't a true member of this community. All right, court, the votes are in. After the vote, the competitor with least amount of votes will have to leave this competition. Now, let's watch the votes. Wichika has voted for...
I have voted to send home the ditzy fiend Ivana.
Sequoia has voted for...
I unfortunately am voting for Janella. I am so sorry, girl.
That means we have a tie. I will now cast my vote to decide the queen leaving this court. The competitor getting the boot from the court is Wichika. We don't tolerate transphobia of any kind. Again, trans is beautiful and will remain so in this competition.
This is bullshit. How do I go from safe to eliminated? Whatever, man. Let me out of this bitch.
Let this be a reminder to everyone watching. Hate shouldn't be tolerated and should be addressed. A silent voice is not an ally. Now, court, congratulations. You have made it to episode 3. Next week you will unite with Court 1 and finally meet each other. And to you, Ashvern, remember to stay beautiful and respectful. Good night.